Ooh, so we are back and we're going to talk about burning fat today. Alright, when it comes to burning fat, you got to keep one thing in mind. Heart rate up. You got to get your heart racing in order for your body to go into the process of burning fat. Yes, you can take some pills or some other product that's out there to help burn fat, but there's chemicals in those things, and that's not the best way to go. The best way to go is the non-shortcut way. Now, just because you're burning fat doesn't mean you're going to get the shredded body that you're looking for. You have to make sure you're not putting in more fat into your body than you're burning. And you want to make sure you're putting in healthier, good fats into your body and not unhealthy fats, because no matter how much fat you burn, if you're putting in more or putting in unhealthy fats, it's just not going to work. But we're going to talk about unhealthy fats and healthier fats and how much you should take on another day. I put together a little 4-minute workout, simple workout that you can do in the morning or after you go to the gym. You can just do it as a workout in its own. When it comes to resting in between the sets, rest no more than 30 seconds. And the only reason you're gonna rest for 30 seconds is because you're completely out of breath and you literally are gasping for air. You catch your breath, couple deep breaths in, and then bam, you go right back into it because you want to keep that heart rate pushing. Do not coast through the exercises, because if you're going at a nice easy pace, you're not going to put the amount of pressure on your heart that you want in order to burn a high level of fat. Think of each interval as a sprint. You're going to push as hard and as fast as you can until the timer is up. Take a few breaths, then bam, right into the next one. All right, have fun. Oos. Alright, so we're going to start with burpees. You're going to start with 20 seconds of burpees. Use a stopwatch, or you can easily use an app on your phone. You're going to start it. You're going to do 20 seconds of burpees. When you're doing burpees, you want to make sure that, especially if you're just starting out, you're not going to go too crazy because you can get yourself hurt. So the first thing you want to do, you go down, you place your hands on the ground first, put the weight on your hands. Then you can drop your hands down a little bit, bend those arms, kick your feet out, drop your chest or your body to the ground. It's not necessarily a push-up. You're more like it's called like an up down, if you're familiar with that. You drop your body to the ground, then you come back up to a push-up position at the peak, bring your feet back in, then you jump up again and you just repeat that. Make sure you bring your hands down first and put the weights on there. If not, if you start to kick your feet out too soon, you're gonna smack your face right off the ground. Now we're gonna roll right into mountain climbers. We're gonna do mountain climbers for 30 seconds. You go down into the push-up position, you're just gonna pump your knees to your chest, alternating the legs each time. Avoid kicking your butt in the air, keep your back flat. You can raise it a little bit to help support or take some pressure off your shoulders, but you wanna make sure you're kicking those knees back and forth as fast as possible. Then immediately, you're gonna go right back into burpees. Now we're gonna do burpees for 30 seconds. Again, same as before, keep the pace high. If you're really running out of breath, never stop. Just make sure you slow down the pace a little bit. So to still do the burpee, just go slower, and then once you catch your breath a little bit, pick up the pace again. Then roll right back into mountain climbers. You're gonna drop back down, and this time you're gonna do mountain climbers for 40 seconds. At this point, your shoulders might really start to burn, so you might wanna widen up your hands a little bit, or angle your wrists if you're feeling some stress on there, but make sure you keep your knees pumping. Now we're gonna go right back into burpees for 20 seconds. When you're breathing, it's important to make sure you breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Make sure you take 2 breaths into your nose. So breathe in twice, so it may sound something like this. So you really get the majority of the air, because as soon as you're breathing it in, the reason you lose your breath is as soon as you're breathing in, you're using all that oxygen and you can't get it out fast enough. That's when you start gasping for air. Now quickly grab the rag or the paper plate, whatever you're using, go down to a push-up position, and now all you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your knees in and out both at the same time to really put some pressure on that core. Again, keep a fast pace. When you're going in and out of this exercise, make sure you drop your hips a little bit down when you're in the plank position of the push-up. This is gonna really fully extend and put the most amount of stress on your abs. This way you're getting a full workout. And this is a 30-second set. Now to finish it off, you're gonna go right back into burpees. You're gonna do burpees for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna finish off one more time with the core exercise for 40 seconds. And then you are done. Make sure you keep the water by you and have some water before, not too much, but you wanna make sure you keep yourself hydrated during this entire workout. Oos.